So I need for you to understand something about me first. My name is Sarah, I'm SRB Stars and all the things, and I don't believe in fear-based astrology. I just don't. It's not how I operate. Fear doesn't get you anything. Knowledge does. And there's a lot of energy out there right now, continuing on, started yesterday. And I want to make sure that you're aware of it, because if you're aware of it, it's just easier. Just saying. So if you'd like to learn how to work with me, pause to read, digital courses, everything that you could possibly want information-wise is there in my Patreon. We're going to start doing a lunar circle with the new moon in Virgo at the end of the month. Join us. So yesterday we had Mars and Jupiter meet up, and it might have been, let's just say, an active day. You might have had arguments. You might have had really brilliant ideas. You might have had really great discussions, and you might have felt really fired up. And now you're starting to feel like, oh, how am I going to put it all together? Well, in enters Saturn. So Saturn is the planet in our charts that teaches us lessons. Whether we like to learn them or not is irrelevant. He's the person that goes, come here, come here. You come here, sit down, we're going to learn these things. Now, every 30 years, we have what we call a Saturn return. If your Saturn in your birth chart is in Pisces, congratulations, you're one of those people. So around between 27 and 31 and around 58 and 62, you have that Saturn return. You learn bigger lessons. You learn more things about yourself. Today, everybody has access to learning things because Mars in the sky is at 17 degrees of Gemini and Saturn's at 17 degrees of Pisces. Now the whole meetup happens at 12:05 a.m. Friday morning, but I'm telling you about it now because you're probably feeling it now. So what does this mean? It means those big ideas, those big dreams, those big passions that were just brought to the surface yesterday, you have a framework to make them real, because Saturn likes to build structure around things. He's in Pisces though, so it's like trying to put an erector set around water vapor without anything to connect it. So you got to use your imagination. You need to go with the flow. You need to be a little bit methodical to make it happen. So how do you do that? Well, you might have to write it out. You might have to look at the details. You might have to think things through. If you think about it, Mars doesn't usually like to think things through. Usually it's like act first, do later, think later. I'm inviting you to do that. I'm inviting you to think first, then act. Saturn's going to help you with it, whether you like it or not. So as we move into Friday, remember it peaks as we sleep. You might feel the residuals of that because it does take 2 to 3 days, because Mars is a faster moving planet, for it to be moved past. We have the full moon coming up this weekend. It's going to be in Aquarius, and it's going to be big. There's a lot of energy behind it. So if you feel like this stuff is all building towards that, it is. So, but I'll talk more about that then. Just saying, because energy's interesting. The more you go with the flow of it, the easier it will be. Let me know if this helps.